My heart broke as a kid and I've been damaged since. I wanna love and be happy, but I be panicking. I try to display my love like it's a mannequin, but to my face I got played, so it ain't happening. Like hold on, I've been holding on to her for so long, willing to do what I gotta do to move on. Hold on, I've been holding on to her for so long, willing to do what I gotta do to move on. Fast forward a couple years, I done fell to the system. The ones I skipped, they hurt me deep, so I don't wanna relive them. 60 days I'm on the countdown.
Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. This is all about her territory. Before we get started, please like, share, comment, and subscribe if you'd like. Yes, I am new to this, so bear with me. I am learning how to use and get used to doing YouTube. I said I'll put myself out there, maybe I can help some folk. You will probably hear my kids in the background because I got two smaller children that are up and my oldest is asleep. But today's video, I want to basically talk about just a short video on being pregnant, single. And people might say, how may that happen? It can definitely happen. For various reasons. People probably have someone that's incarcerated or somebody who might have passed away, unfortunately. And then there's myself, somebody who just didn't give a crap, you know. Pregnant and abandoned not once, but twice by him. And I will have further videos on how it led up to that and the shortcomings in that as well. But anyway, it don't feel good when you're pregnant and alone. It's never felt good for me. I've cried many nights. And sad to say, I am not the first, nor will I be the last to have to go through this. It does not feel good. And unfortunately, in an imperfect world, we will have instances where some women will be single. And I just like to share just some encouragement to you because your life ain't over. Let's just say that. Your life ain't over. It might feel like you're dying inside because you want somebody next to you, you know, to soothe you through your pregnancy, and as it should be. But like I said, in an imperfect world with imperfect people and hurting people, sometimes it don't go like that. I just want to say that, like I said, you are alive, so you're living. Be good to yourself. My first pregnancy was with a different guy, but the pregnancy with the person that I went through a narcissistic, abusive relationship with, the first child, which she's two, he abandoned me in that one, so I cried a lot. I was really depressed, very depressed. I was always alone. I cried probably 90% of my pregnancy. And I stayed in bed most time. I did go to school. I did work. But I was depressed. By the time the weekend would come, I didn't do anything. And just struggling real bad without the help of him. And just abusiveness. By the time I had my second child from him, mind you, I've been pregnant by him 3 times. My first child from him miscarried. But by my second child that's living from him, the pregnancy, I was not with him. I had like kind of disconnected. And unfortunately, when you sleep with people still and you know you're in a bad place with them, you're going to probably end up pregnant. It's a possibility. And that's what happened. So still was alone. My whole pregnancy did it alone. But this time I actually was handling it much better. Actually kind of cared for myself more. I ate what I wanted. And I did my thing. I did my thing. I still was in school. And I just did better. I went to counseling. So I was kind of going through a healing phase. But what I would like to say, like I said, to those that are going through something, like who's pregnant right now, and you just are down, like, and crying and depressed. Honey, depression ain't gonna heal until you get up. You know what I'm saying? So you have to renew your mind and tell yourself great things because you can't make anyone want you. So if you can't make nobody want you or see you, there's no need to, be down about it. They're just not going to do what you feel like they should do. Unfortunately, it's an unfortunate situation because I have been there. And I was asking myself, how did I get here? Why am I here? And why me? You know what I'm saying? But check this out. Let me tell you something. Why not you? Because we all must go through something. Even though it ain't what we want to go through. And I ain't seen nobody yet who want to go through something painful and dreadful. But why not you? We got a lot of people in the world who are going to need us. And then, especially with me, I have 3 daughters. So I'd rather for me to go through it so that I could teach them. Don't be like me. Because you will never want to go through something where you experiencing your pregnancy alone. So I want them to see the red flags. I want to teach them things that nobody taught me. I didn't have a mother. She's living, but I didn't have her. She never, taught me anything. So my goal and my duty as their mother with 3 daughters, I'm supposed to teach them. So for those that are going through something right now who is pregnant, first of all, I am a believer of Christ. So I am going to, for those that do believe, I am going to say, lean on God, first of all. Sometimes easier said than done because it's like you be in that negative state of mind, like, why? But that's the only way you're going to bounce back. Picking your spirit up, encouraging yourself. Let me tell you another thing. Don't listen to no music that's just going to make you wallow in sorrow and be down, okay? That ain't going to help you either. So, like I said, you can't make nobody be with you or love you or care for you. And one thing about pregnancy is your most vulnerable state. That's probably the most vulnerable time we gonna want someone at the most, the pregnancy, because we're heavy, we're tired, we're doing everything alone. Like I was pregnant with my 2-year-old now, and it was hard. That was probably the hardest pregnancy. And the older you get, the tougher it gets. So I'm approaching 30 soon. But you have to understand that God is everything in your life. So lean on him through your pregnancy. Cry to him. Listen to worship music. I'm telling you, when you cry out, you're going to feel so much better. You're going to feel so much better. And go out. Get fresh air. Don't stay in the house. I've done that. Like I said, everything that I say can be easier said than done, but you must pick yourself up. This is just an encouragement video. I just want to say that for the most part, I will go into more detail and what I went through in my pregnancies and in a narcissistic relationship. I have story times and all that, but this is more so for encouragement today. That's where I'm leading at. You have to keep going, and hope is in God. Hope is knowing that the life that you're gonna bring forth after the 9 months done, 9+ months is done, it's going to feel so much better at the end, because guess what? Your baby needs you. If you have multiple kids, your kids need you. So I get joy from doing this video only because I know that women go through some things. I'm telling you, I know how guys have that bro code and all that, but women, we go through some things and people just sweep us on the rug. So I encourage you, if you're pregnant right now, you crying right now, pick yourself up. I'm telling you, I have been there and it hurt. It hurt like hell. It felt like I was going through hell. Felt like I wanted to die. Swing, punch, even go back and hurt somebody. But you know what? What you gonna gain out of that? The clink, you're going to jail. So you can't do that, Reacting, leaning on God. Reacting, loving yourself. Stop it. Reacting, healing, because you can't make people come back a second time around if they don't want it. We can wish all day, but I need him for my I need him for my family. I want him. We all do. I did, But when people don't want to be what you want them to be, in the capacity of having a household and being that person for you, then you got to keep it pushing for your own sake, for your child's sake, for your life. Because guess what? Your life don't stop here because you hit a roadblock or you made a bad decision or you feel like you made a bad decision with the person you met. Yes, we all have been there. Well, most of us have been there, you know. And hey, and another thing, hey, I got to point this out. Social media is the #1 just future killer. I'm telling you that, because we look at other people's lives and think that I should have been there, I should have did this, and it ain't do nothing but make you cry more. So I encourage you to step away from social media just for a breather. Don't be no junkie. And take yourself out, heal, read a book. Don't stay in the house, because the house is depression. Straight up. It's like the devil just come and boop, 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 throw all these negative thoughts in your head. But this is just an encouragement video for those that are going through. And if you have any questions or have something that you want me to talk about, because I am going to come on here more often, please comment down below. Subscribe to your girl, because I'm just here learning, growing, and encouraging you. And God is your strength. Peace.